Friday, June 22nd, I think. I'm at the 20-mile ranger station in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, heading out on a 3-day, 2-night backpacking trip. So I'm at the first intersection. I'm going to take the, it's kind of hard to see right there, but the 20-mile trail which goes up that way toward the AT. And then Sunday I'll be coming back down this way, which is the Wolf Ridge Trail. 20-mile Cascades. So I made it to another intersection. Camp is actually up that way. If you go up there, that's along Hungry Ridge Trail. Probably about another mile is where my camp is tonight. If I go up this way, this sign over here says 1.7 miles. My map says 1.9 miles, but the AT is over there, and there's a fire tower. The weather is perfect right now. I think I'm going to walk over there and then back. It's really early. So it's another 3.5, 4 miles, and then come back and go this way to the campsite. Little small snake there. I made it to the AT. So I just came from the 20-mile ranger station at 5 miles, all uphill by the way. And so this sign says 1.9 to the intersection I just came from that said 1.7 down there. But I need to get back to that long Hungry Ridge Trail to get the Shuckstack fire tower. I need to go toward Fontana Dam, which is this way. Some bears down there. Scared the shit out of me. Hey, bear. Back up some, I think it's some cubs. Hey, bear. I'm out of breath. I was walking uphill. I heard something rustling downhill, which is that way. There they are. They're up on the trail now. Hey, bear. I don't know if you can see them down there. Hey, bear. They're going up the hill. Yeah, it was a mom and 2 cubs. Hey, bear. Alright, can't see them. It's too thick. Hopefully got a little footage of them. But they were so close to the trail, I just kept walking to get away from them. They barely looked up at me. They didn't seem too concerned. I seen the mom looking around to make see where I was. But I was yelling out, so she knew where I was at. She didn't seem concerned. I'm going to keep walking now though. Shuckstack fire tower. .360-degree views up here. Starting to drizzle. Storm's coming, I'm gonna have to get down. Starting to drizzle and cloud up. Last look around. It's a little before 5 o'clock. Got to get to camp. Probably got about 3 miles to go. Started raining. I'm almost back to the intersection with the long Hungry Ridge Trail. Then I only have like maybe a mile to camp, something like that. So this sign does say 1.7 miles to the Appalachian Trail. I guess it's shorter if you go uphill. Weird. So right now I need to hike up the long Hungry Ridge Trail for about a mile. The campsite 92, and then tomorrow I'll finish the rest of that 4.6 up to Gregory Bald Trail. I'll be camping up near Gregory Bald tomorrow. Quick look around camp in my tent down there. I managed to get that set up, mostly dry I think. So it started pouring rain, like monsoon pouring. I made it to camp. Got my tent set up. I think everything's pretty dry. Got to get in there. I got my food hung up first. I'm gonna set the tent up. I need to get in there and set up the air mattress and stuff. And I think I'm gonna go to bed. It's kind of early, but it's raining so hard there ain't really much I can do out here, and I'm soaking wet, so I need to change into some dry clothes. And then see what tomorrow brings. Saturday morning. Stopped raining sometime last night. Although it started raining again this morning. Once it stopped, I got out of the tent, made some coffee and ate something. I'm gonna try to pack up camp. Looks like the skies are clear now though. So here's what I did yesterday on the map. I started at that 20-mile ranger station right there. And I followed the 20-mile trail all the way over to the AT, the orange, there's the AT. Then I went to Shuckstack fire tower. I think that's at 4,000 feet. And I'm not sure off the top of my head what 20 miles at. Probably like 1,500 or something, maybe 1,000. So 2,500, 3,000 feet. Then I backtracked all the way to here, which was another 1.9 miles. That's where the mislabeled signs were. And then I'm camped right here at 92. Today I'm going to hike up here along Hungry Ridge Trail. I'm going to spend the night at campsite 13 right there, but I'm going to spend some time at Gregory Bald. Then in the morning, hike all the way back down to the car. I think yesterday was about probably 9 miles, maybe 2,500 feet up and down, something like that. I think that might be a river otter underneath that log right there. Camera won't focus. Camera won't pick it up, but there's more than one right there. It's 3. Guess they don't see me. One looks small, so maybe it's a family. So I made it to the intersection of the Gregory Bald trail. I need to go that way. And it looks like, it's kind of hard to read this sign, I think it says 0.7 miles to Gregory Bald. And the AT is, where I was yesterday, is 2 miles that way. I made it. It's the reason for all that hiking. There's some white ones back there. So I made it to campsite 13. It's called Sheep Pen Gap. But as you can hear, it is pouring down rain. I did manage to get the tent set up and everything else. I did manage to get the tent and everything else set up before it started raining. I'm going to hold up in here, see what happens. View through my mesh window. I managed to get everything set up today before the rain, so it wasn't as bad. So during the rain delay, I can go over what I hiked today and what I got to hike tomorrow. So I camped here last night at 92. Right there is where I saw those, I think they're river otters. I'm going to have to look it up when I go home. I'm not exactly sure what they were, but I hiked all the way up. This was kind of brutal for me. Then I hiked over to Gregory Bald, which is where all the azaleas were blooming at. And I'm camped tonight here at Sheep Pen Gap. And then tomorrow I'm going to follow this Wolf Ridge Trail all the way down to the 20-mile ranger station, which is where my car is parked at. One of the nice features on this InReach Explorer is the elevation. I find it in a couple different places, but right now you can see I'm at, this says 4666, the map says 4640, so it's pretty accurate. I don't use the compass that much. I have a handheld compass that I use. It shuts off after a second. But I think the 20-mile ranger station is around 1,500 feet. So I've been going up and down each day from around 1,800 feet to 4,000, 4,500 feet. It's Sunday morning, about 6:45 a.m. there was a break in the rain. It pretty much rained all night, so I packed everything up real quick and I'm gonna try to head to the car. You can see how foggy it is up here. You can't see, not even 50 feet probably. No sooner than I said that, it started raining again. But I want to head toward, I can't see this, doesn't look like I can see it on the camera, but Parson Bald's where I'm headed to. Made it to the intersection of the Wolf Ridge Trail. 20-mile ranger station says 6.2 miles, I think is what that says. And this is what the Bald looks like, I guess. The lens is fogged up. Been walking for about an hour. See how foggy it is out here. It looks like the sun's starting to come out. Maybe it'll clear up. If it's raining, it's just a light drizzle. I think that's mostly just the rain falling off the leaves. I think the fog finally lifted, or walked out of it one. Made it to campsite 95. It looks like it's up there somewhere. Gotta keep going down this way. I'll stop here and take a break on this log. Starting to get real hot, humid. I'm gonna stop here and drink some water, eat a snack, and then knock out the rest of the way to the car. Just check my map. I got about a little over 2 miles back to the car, so I should make it in about an hour. Starting to get excited. I can get out these wet clothes, go get something to eat, get in the AC, and then I got about a 5-hour drive home. It's a nice cascade right there. It's been raining all weekend. It's flowing pretty good. Flowing pretty good. Made it back to my car, changed clothes. I'm gonna go up here and see if I can find a little store. Get started on this 5-hour drive home. So I made it back to the car. Well, it's right now it's 10:15, but I had to change clothes and unpack all that wet stuff, so probably like 10 o'clock. And I left at 6:45 this morning. Good trip.